Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. XRP is truly one of the greatest cryptocurrencies of all time and has produced some of the highest ROI potential out of any other cryptocurrency out there. Not only is it one of the most profitable coins, but it's also one of the most consistent, being a top 3 market cap leader over the last 6 years. People that invest into this coin are setting themselves up to make a financial fortune, which is why today I'm going to be diving in, sharing with you guys some major new updates with XRP and where I think that it's going to be heading over the next short while. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Make sure that you guys click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos like the one provided for you here. And always remember, guys, I have the fastest growing and truly the very best Discord community out there for cryptocurrency. You guys are going to have so much fun if you join in this. You know, we have over 16,000 members, and so it's truly one of the biggest ones out there. All you guys got to do to join is to click inside of the description of this video, and there you're going to find the invitation link to my Discord server. Once you guys click that and have access, I also offer my more exclusive content like the video course and signals. So if you want to follow along with my 20 educational videos to teach you guys how to profit in this market, or you want to copy along with all of the trades that I take over this cycle, make sure that you guys stay all the way to the end of this video because I'm going to be taking a couple minutes to explain how you guys can get signed up, the pros of doing so, and what it's going to take to get you guys going today. All right, guys, we got a lot of really cool updates that I want to bring to you. Make sure, XRP community, you guys share this to everybody so that we can all be in the awareness about what is coming next. So, without further ado, let's jump right in the video today. Alrighty, guys, so here we are taking a look at the great almighty Ripple coin. Just kidding. I don't mean to offend anybody because I know how pissed you guys get about that stuff. We are looking at the great XRP, the great coin for cross-border payments, and the great banker coin. Whoever hates this obviously has no idea where money flows because this is truly one of the most exciting projects over this next bull cycle. Out of all the high caps, you're not going to make the same ROI as you will with XRP. If you take a look at Ethereum, for Ethereum to go from 400 to 1400, you're looking at about a 2x, just over a 2x return. And, you know, that's just not as good as these other ones have been and are doing right now. And so if we take a look at XRP, we're currently sitting at about 28 cents, just under 29 cents. And, you know, by taking a look at this, if we manage to go all the way back up to this all-time high, you're looking at just under a 13x return. You will not see this amongst the other high caps. And the reason why I'm so bullish on XRP is for the same reasons of the last cycle. You know, in the last cycle, everybody missed out on XRP because, you know, they didn't accumulate when this looked like the biggest crap coin that ever existed. You know, all it had was these big pump and dumps, and then it just went sideways forever. Nobody would have even thought XRP was going to be a thing, and then it was. And, you know, this is the type of price action that we saw in 2017, and I expect this cycle to behave very similarly. Because the thing about the cryptos is they take so long to accumulate, especially those altcoins. They take forever to accumulate. We're sitting there going sideways for years upon years. Just kidding, but like a year and a half, 2 years time. And in those times, you know, if you don't understand the long-term approach or the macro view of the trend, you're not going to be the person that's making all of this money. You know, XRP went from less than a cent, half a cent, all the way up to $3.80 at the peak. And this time around is really no different. Except you could even argue that this cycle is even worse and more bearish than ever before because we've only ever gone down. But this is why I wanted to make this update, is because there is a major trend change that is unfolding that I wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page about. Now, what I've been trying to show you guys for a while now was this support level around 25 cents to about 30 cents. And this is really this range that I was watching, 25 to 30 cents. We have this little range in here, and this was acting as a major resistance. Technically, this was support. For a while, we sold through that, it became resistance, and we've basically rejected off of this every time. Now, we're right at this major resistance once again, and a lot of people are actually expecting more downside for XRP. A lot of people are looking at this as just a short-term correction before we sell off again, and this is what I would like to call the pure disbelief phase, where nobody really expects the market to continue to trend up, only this is the time where it does. Now, we've been rejected off of this resistance once, twice, 3 different times, and we're now sitting at it once again. We do have this WEC, we do have this red candle that's coming down, and we are experiencing a bit of a sell-off, but I personally believe that this support level is going to hold. Now, yeah, there is always the potential that this could sell off for one more low down to about 25 cents or the low of this. Either way, I expect this support level to hold, and we're going to continue to go up. Now, what are my next targets realistically? If support holds, which I expect it to do, where are we going to be headed in the short term? Well, the only next logical resistance that I personally see is going to be about here at about 37 cents approximately. I believe that this is going to be the next place that we do get this impulse. And to be quite honest, I would not be the least bit surprised if we start heading upwards of 50 cents in this next move, because that's the way that these markets work, guys. Like I stated at the start of this video, when this thing starts to move, they move quick. Now, is it going to be quite as parabolic as the last cycle? I have no idea, but I have strong confidence that it's going to be very similar. And so now, in my opinion, we've already finished the bottom. The low was set in at 12 cents or 10 cents, wherever it was, and we're already getting the further confirmation from that. And if we take a look here, based off of the Elliott wave count, we're still very, very early. This was wave 1, and we're working on wave 3, but we haven't even finished wave 3 yet. That's the cool part about this. In my opinion, what we're about to see happen is we're going to finish out wave 3. So this is 1 of 3, this was 3 of 3, and then we'll get 5 of 3 that's going to take us upwards of 37 cents. At 37 cents, I expect a short-term top. I think that we pull back down to about 29 to 30 cents approximately, and then we're going to finish out for one more impulse into this 5 wave that's going to take us upwards of 50 cents. And the thing about this next impulse in this 5 wave is it could go even higher than that. Personally, I think that we're going to see $1 XRP by the end of the year. And so no matter what happens, I'm expecting further continuation to happen by the end of this year. We're going to continue to round out and finish the bullish side on this. We're going to finish out this bear side, and we're going to be starting the first early impulses. And in my opinion, since we've already cleared back above 30 cents, and we're at this support zone between 30 cents and 25 cents, I expect this to hold because the Elliott wave count is showing that there's still a lot more bullish price action still to come. And so this is what's really important, guys. If we can focus in on what's taking place on the shorter time frames, it's going to give us a greater understanding of what we can do to structure our trading plan on the opposite side. Now, for me personally, guys, I've just been dollar cost averaging since 30 cents. I've been buying every single dip that I could. I have an average entry price of about 23 cents, and so I'm holding long term. One of the big mistakes that a lot of people are going to make with XRP is the fact that, if they already didn't. So one of the first things that I noticed right down in here when XRP was hovering between 20 cents and 18 cents for so long, when it was hovering in this range, a lot of people started selling their XRP and they started flipping it into Chainlink or any of the other coins that were pumping. This is what I expected to have happen, considering that was what we see at capitulation, people selling their bags. And this is exactly what happened. Now we're starting to see the market expand on the upside. Now, the next big mistake that people are going to do if they didn't already sell the bottom first is they're going to be taking profits at these simple, 30, 100, 200% profits after they've been holding for so long inside of this correction. This is a multi-year corrective move. And this is a great period of time in which we've been accumulating from the cycle high to where we're currently sitting at just under 1,000 days. So that is a very, very long time. 3 years in which we've been inside of this eternal downtrend. And you're going to tell me that you're going to take profits at 100%. That is the worst thing that can happen, and a lot of people are going to do this. They got so scared and terrified about this nasty correction. They've been bag holding since forever, and now that the market's going up, they're going to cut their losses short. Oh no, XRP's gone up a little bit. I'm almost at break even. I'm going to sell this and go into Chainlink. And what happens? Well, for Chainlink to pull the same percent returns, for Chainlink to go for another 12x of where it's at, that requires so much money to be flooding into that market cap, whereas for XRP just to go to its all-time high, we know that we've already been at that market cap before. And so why are we so skeptical, and why would we try and panic sell our XRP at a very low point of the cycle and try and chase something that's already been going up for so long? That's not the way in which I like to profit, nor do I invest. And so I just wanted to keep us all updated with the way things are looking. I wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page. I wanted to bring up a couple things with specifically the people that were thinking about taking profits on this. If you've been bag holding for a long time, for me personally, I'm a macro investor. I like to look at the big picture trend. And what we've seen here is this long accumulation, and we're just barely starting to make the bullish impulses on the way up. This is not the time to be selling. I am not going to be selling any of this until beyond all-time highs, because there's just no point, guys. We're going to see a massive explosion in cryptocurrencies. We already have the institutional adoption that we've been craving for so many years, and you're telling me that this is the end of the cryptocurrency bubble. No, it's not going to happen. XRP doesn't just stay top 3 forever, only for it to just completely go to zero randomly when everything starts going up again. It's not going to happen, and I hate to burst your bubble for all the XRP haters, but that's just the way it works, guys. You know, they see this nasty correction, they see this 95% sell-off from all-time high to all-time low, and now they're too scared. They think it's the biggest shit coin that ever existed. They think, oh, wow, the bankers are manipulating it. They say, oh, XRP sells, and they dump on the market. They're just creating this fake coin. And, you know, all those people that say this crap are so confused, and they have absolutely no idea what's going on. And that's fine. Let them think what they think. Let them spread this FUD, because that's the way the emotional psychology works. All I've ever heard throughout here was how bad XRP is. I've never heard any good things about it throughout this entire time. And now we're going to start to see the market pick back up, and watch how the sentiment changes. Watch how every single person on Twitter, on TradingView, magically becomes an XRP maximalist as we are scaling out and taking profits, as all of those people that doubted are buying the tops, right? That's the way it works. That's why I've been so adamant about telling you guys that you know, by focusing on the long-term trend, by, you know, just holding long-term, you're going to make the most money. We're also going to have the most success. And it's easy to do. I mean, what idiot can't just set a buy order and see that the market's down 15 to 20% and just buy some crypto? You know, it's not rocket science. It doesn't take some special kind of guy. It just takes an understanding of how the big picture likes to play out. Now, quickly, before we wrap things up, let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at XRP on the Bitcoin pair, because this is also flipping a major level, right? So this is kind of follows the analysis that I had last week. But this is really what I'm expecting to have happen. Another massive, glorious bull run in which we all get rich, in which we all buy Lambos, and we all retire on the moon, right? That's the ultimate goal here. Now, what I wanted to share with you guys is the fact that, you know, this once was a support level, support here, support here, support here, here, and we sold through that. We've reclaimed this support level. Now, not only have we reclaimed this support level on the Bitcoin pair, but once again, if we take a look at the dollar pair, we're once again sitting back above that 25 to 30 cent mark, right? So both of these are showing a lot of strength as far as a support and resistance flip. Now, because of the support and resistance flip, I think that we're going to get a strong impulse that's going to take us, you know, up next to these resistance levels here, which is going to be around 35,000 Satoshis, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like these charts.cointrader analysis because the prices are all weird on these. But nonetheless, guys, we're going to be experiencing another massive bull run inside of this market because the Bitcoin dominance is topping out. You know, Bitcoin's breaking out of its all-time highs. Well, Bitcoin's not breaking out of its all-time highs, but it's making higher highs is what I should say. And this in turn is going to reflect that back into the altcoins. And so if we focus on the long-term prospect, we don't listen to any of the FUD that everybody likes to share because, you know, the people that know the least about things like to talk the most. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how, you know, all these people that have never done any real legitimate research love to say the most interesting facts about these coins. And, you know, for me, I look at the charts, and that was really the first thing that caught my eye with XRP. I mean, it looks just like the silver chart. On top of that, you could also make the same comparison of the last cycle. You know, it looks exactly the same. This is just this. It's just expanding every single cycle. And that is the important thing to understand. Why do you guys magically assume that this is just going to randomly crash to zero? This is one of the only altcoins that's consistently making a higher high and uptrending like it is. No, we've maintained a higher high well above the previous all-time high. So why is it just going to crash to zero? That's the thing people don't understand. I've been seeing a lot of FUD amongst these people, and I just wanted to make sure that we're all on the same page. Now, quickly, before we wrap things up, I want to take a couple minutes to explain for the people that want to join the video course in Signals how to do that, what it comes with. Now, the first thing, you know, when you get into this market, it's important to understand what you're doing, first and foremost. And if you're somebody that wants to learn how to actually trade and do this stuff at your own pace, the video course is going to be the thing for you. I have a video course with 20 educational videos that's going to teach you guys all of my strategies for profiting. You guys will have all of the information that I personally use for making my trades, intermediate, advanced, and beginner stuff, all kind of wrapped around in one thing. And so that is $1,000. I also offer my I also offer my signals and the ability to copy my portfolio, which is also $1,000. One thing I want to keep a note of, guys, is if you're picking one or the other, I'd always recommend going with the signals, because the signals are going to be the way that you can copy my portfolio, copy the trades that I take, make profit. And if you really want to dive deeper into your education, then you can take those profits and diversify that into my video course. But I always recommend that you guys just make the profits first. We've had so many good winners on side of this channel. You guys have watched it firsthand. Pretty much anything we talk about has been pumping, and that's the way that this bull run is going to work. And so it really does pay to get in early to this stuff. Make sure you guys check out the group. I wanted to quickly state that my website's going to be released in a couple weeks, and when that happens, I'm actually going to be doubling the price of the signals to $2,000. It's a lifetime membership, so as long as I'm doing the channel, you guys are going to be able to get access to those signals. And so make sure you guys get on board with those before the sale ends. It's going to be half off from here for the next couple weeks, and then I'm going to be doubling the prices because you get a ton of value out of those signals. We've nailed so many good calls, and I just really would like to have you guys in there. Now, with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm super excited about the way cryptos are looking, and I know we're all about to make a financial fortune. So with all that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next video. As always, peace out.